Charles by Gabriel Davis, and a piece from the film Platoon called Second Letter to Grandma. Sorry to interrupt your date, Barbara. Oh, hi, buddy. How's your date going with my girlfriend so far? Good? You don't mind if I sit down then, do you? Thanks. Listen, honey. I can explain my absence these past 3 months. Really, I can. See, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever known. And that could be a little scary. I mean, look at this guy. He looks petrified. You remember how 3 months ago I kind of walked out on you at dinner? Of course you do. I wasn't being rude. I was being scared shitless. See, I kind of wanted to ask you something extremely important, but I choked. So I went home and I wept uncontrollably. But that's not like me, Barb. I'm not a weeper. But there I am, so I turn on the television. And it so happens there's this documentary about these guys who climb Mount Everest. And I keep thinking how brave these guys are and why I can't be more like them. See, that's when it occurred to me. I should climb Mount Everest. If I climb Mount Everest, little things like this, there'll be a cakewalk. I know I should have told you, but I just went. Well, next thing I know, I'm stuck in a nylon tent at 25,000 feet with a mountaineer named Gus. And every hour, Gus or I, we have to bundle up in our stomach gear, crawl from the tent, and shovel snow into the screaming wind. If we didn't, the snow would have buried us, would have sealed off the last bit of fresh oxygen and slowly asphyxiated us. Well, somehow, Gus and I managed to survive. 4 days and the storm passed. We reached the summit, the highest point on Earth. At the top, it's breathtaking. You can see what seems endlessly in every direction. You get this sense of being a god. I even made Gus call me Zeus. And there I am, standing out over my kingdom. And I get this life-altering revelation. Well, there is nothing on earth more frightening than a beautiful woman. I mean, I've looked death in the face, Barb. But standing here, asking you what I'm about to, it's still harder. Barbara, my dear, will you marry me? Of course, Mom and Dad didn't want me to come. They wanted me to be just like them. Respectable, hardworking, $200 a week, a little house, a family. It drove me crazy with their goddamn world, Grandma. You know, Mom, I don't want to be a white boy on Wall Street. I don't want my whole life to be predetermined by them. I guess I have always been a little sheltered and special. I just want to be anonymous, just like everybody else. Do my share for my country. Live up to what Grandpa did in the first war and what Dad did in the second. I know this is going to be the war of my generation. Here I am, anonymous, all right. The guys nobody really cares about. They come from down the line, most of them, small towns you never heard of. Pulaski, Tennessee, Brandon, Mississippi, Fort Bend, Utah, Wampum, Pennsylvania. 2 years high school's about it. Maybe if they're lucky, got a job waiting for them back in a factory somewhere. Most of them got nothing. They're poor. They're the unwanted of our society. Yet they're fighting for our society and our freedom and what we call America. But they're the bottom of the barrel and they know it. Maybe that's why they call themselves grunts. Because a grunt can take anything. The backbone of the country, Grandma. The best I've ever seen. The heart and soul. I found it finally way down here in the mud. You know, maybe from down here, I could stand up and be something I can be proud of, without having to fake it maybe. See something I haven't yet seen. Learn something I haven't learned yet. I miss you. I miss you very much. Tell Mama I miss her too. Chris, thank you.
Hello, my name is Gregory Paul,